I got to tell you, J&J to me should be up more. I think J&J has some phenomenal growth in pharma. And pharma, in the end, is what people want. Now, they could have raised the buyback, whatever. I think they're trying to figure out what to do. But I think that you can get this thing, 982 that they might do. That's just a very inexpensive stock versus what I'm used to with J&J. So I like that one. I like sales up 11. I love pharma 13. Holy cow. Yep. People don't talk enough about what they've got going. I mean, when you get, if you have the unfortunate to get prostate cancer, you get J&J's drug. It used to be you had to go down to Florida and get the nuclear radiation or put seeds in. They've got first line, and they're doing first line in a lot of different cancers. It's an undervalued stock.
So you're not buying this morning's narrative that low tax bill means a low quality quarter or low quality print?
No, I get that kind of growth. It's what I want. I just didn't see that growth in P&G. I saw similar growth in Pepsi, and PepsiCo really stocked it quite well.
Well, it is a question this morning whether or not cutting guidance is a victory. Here's what John Mueller told the guys on Squawk this morning.
We overcame significant commodity and transportation costs with that strong top line and with our continued cost savings program to deliver earnings per share about equal to last year, down 1%, $5 billion of cash returned to share owners, all in a very difficult and volatile operating environment. The results for the quarter, the strength and the breadth, then give us the confidence to confirm guidance for our fiscal year, which ends in June. Top line, bottom line, cash.
So this is interesting because you got Dover under the same pressures. They raise margins year on year. You got Goldman upping Walmart to conviction buy on the idea that profitability is going to be better in the years ahead.
That was a great look, Mike. Charitable trust, you follow the investment club. We have a giant position in Walmart. We've been waiting for a call like this because Walmart's doing quite well. But people are far excited about other things. I mean, they were more excited about Albertsons when it came to grocery until today. They were more excited about Costco, obviously, because they've got some very good numbers. Target was downgraded from conviction buy. This new conviction buy. This is a strong call. I got to tell you, is David on?
Yeah.
David, Procter & Gamble did not raise. We know that this quarter has become the beat and raise quarter. So if you don't raise, David, we just decide we don't want you.
Okay. I'll accept that, I guess. So you're saying how long is that going to be the case? Backing up for a minute, Jim, a 370 basis point reduction, as you were right to note immediately at the top, in margins is pretty extraordinary. And obviously reflects all of the pressures that we've been talking about every single day, whether it's rising commodity costs and or supply chain and the additional costs coming from a result of that. But if you can't, all right, you're not beating and raising, but you're sticking with what you've got. I don't know. I could argue that that's actually pretty positive given this environment. And then I'll come back to you, as I always do, with a question, which is, do we get any sense as to when this is going to start to abate?
I think that we look at the earnings estimates of packaging companies next year, and they're all down. And these estimates are not made idly. So if you get the kinds of declines that we're hearing in packaging, plastics, I don't know how much higher diesel can go. I think, David, you're going to see some earnings, you can see some margin expansion next year. But, David, no one cares right now about next year. They're looking at this year, and they're making a judgment that we don't want Procter, we want PepsiCo. And you may think that Procter is such a great company that you should hold it. Now, Carl, I'm of the opinion that if you're trading around Procter, you just don't understand Procter. Procter is a juggernaut, and they're going to solve what they're faced with. But they didn't solve it this quarter, so people just say, give me something else.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.